The director, you're going to take over as director pretty soon. This guy's good.
You can look
Okay.
wherever you want.
You are
rolling.
rolling.
Then stare at the camera.
Okay.
How did you hear about Be the Change?
Okay.
It's okay.
Oh, go on.
What just happened?
You keep going.
Oh. Seriously, everyone's like making noises at me. Okay.
I'll start over. So how did you hear about Be the Change?
Alright, 1 second.
You're good. We're gonna put all this in the video.
I deleted seeing the bloopers. Okay. Okay, so since I joined high school, I always wanted to be a change. I think most people have that desire with them, but I didn't exactly know how to do it or what things I was capable of changing in my school and my community. So I think it was just club week. We do a little thing called Club Rush where all of the clubs line up and they just have you sign up for them. And I saw Be the Change and it just kind of stood out to me as one that I really needed to join. So I just kind of heard about it through Club Rush.
So some people do Be the Change as an event. Other people join the club and get all the way in. What made you choose to dive in and get involved with the club?
Going to the first one totally changed my whole paradigm about high school and about life. And because it wasn't just an event to me, it really changed who I was. It made me want to keep going and to keep being invested in it because I realized what an impact it really can have.
So talk to us about who you were before and how Be the Change changed you and now who you are at this point in time.
Okay. Let me think. Looks like I used to be a jerk, but I don't know if I want to share that. Yeah, so,
Hold on.
yeah. I wasn't going to say anything cool anyway.
We don't want to have the bell on your killer speech that you're about to give.
So before Be the Change, I had this idea that in order to be an influence for people, you had to be perfect. And like you had to be up here and everyone had to like look at you and look up to you. And going to Be the Change made me realize that it really is such a humbling experience and that you need to be right there with people and that you need to be okay with being vulnerable. And it's so much more powerful and possible to connect with someone when you do show that you're a real human rather than just trying to be a certain type of person, like a student council kid or a Be the Change president or a smart kid or an athlete. When you really do just connect with people on a human level, that has the ability to surpass all boundaries that you may create with them.
And how did you see the smart kids, the athletes, the drama kids, the band, how did you see all those guys connect within the event Be the Change?
It was crazy. You would see these kids at the beginning going in, and a huge part of it is how they appear to you, like the way that they dress, the demeanor that they have, their disposition, but at the end of the day, you feel so much more love towards people of all walks of life. It doesn't matter if you've ever talked to them before, if they're not really your group of friends, you find that it's so much more possible to love someone when you look beyond those boundaries that you create for yourself.
Perfect, thank you.
Thanks.